What is good, wishers? Welcome back to another Tuesday. If you are new, welcome. If you are not, welcome, welcome, welcome. This show is all about indie artists, and I give you an Indie Tuesday Artist of the Day every Tuesday. And this one happens to be no new runner-up for this show. She's actually been here before, and I'm grateful to have her back again because it's on my show, Indie Tuesday Artist of the Day. Welcome, Alisha Liston. Hi.
Hey.
Thank you for coming back, and thank you for being on Indie Tuesdays.
Thank you. I'm super honored to be here, man.
I love it. So you've been singing, dancing, songwriting.
Yeah.
You've been doing a few things since the last time you've been here.
A few.
Oh, just a few. But I know that there are those who are just seeing you for the first time, and those who are new to you as an artist. How would you describe your way of starting in the music business?
Well, it's a long story. It takes up the course of 14 centuries. 14 years. I'm 14.
We'll try to fit it within these few minutes.
Basically, I've loved music since I was a kid, and I would go like up and down our staircase and stuff, singing like whatever Disney song was popular at the time. And when I could pick up a pen, then I learned how to write my own songs.
Nice.
And it's kind of been in my blood.
It was there before you even knew it was there.
Exactly.
I love that. So when you were singing your own Disney music renditions, what was your favorite Disney song to sing?
Oh dear, good grief. Oh my gosh. It's probably gonna be like something from Frozen. I kinned Anna as a kid, so probably like Love's an Open Door or something like that.
Okay. That's a solid song.
So maybe Let It Go, definitely. I grew up in the Frozen age, okay?
You were a belter. You love to belt the
Actually,
song.
shockingly, no.
No?
What I usually do with a lot of them is like put a really light twist on it.
Yes.
So
okay,
like,
I can see that.
The light, soft, that kind of thing. So
you made it your own.
Exactly.
Which is what we love to do as artists. So love that. And for those who are just knowing about you and your music, how would you describe your sound? Because when you said lightened, I clicked because I've heard of music and it's amazing. But if people were to try to figure out what's your sound, how would you describe it?
Well, I'm under the category of alternative pop, alternative, that kind of niche. And I've been described as a vocal etherealist, if that makes sense.
That makes sense to me.
So I really try to make sure that all my vocals are in a very emotional delivery, often very light, very angelic per se, very pretty.
Yes.
And I really, really love making, whimsical, fantastical, almost lullaby-like melodies paired with like really vivid fantasy imagery in a lot of my lyrics, and often they're metaphors for concepts about mental health and stuff.
Nice.
So, yeah.
A lot of people who are out there who are trying to figure out how to voice their feelings and what they're going through, and sometimes music like what you put out is what they need.
Exactly, and so I feel that metaphors and fantasy can actually be a great way to make that as an analogy to better understand ourselves.
Yes, and when I was listening to your songs, I did realize that you're a really good storyteller in a sense to where you get to pick up on what your tone is, but you're not so lost in the melody. I wanted to pay attention to like, what is she telling me about? Oh my gosh, what is this song about? It's really cool because nowadays it's hard to do that. It's definitely hard, especially with everything going left and right, attention-wise. So do you feel like as an artist and a songwriter, you've been able to sharpen those tools with time?
Absolutely. I think that over time, as I started out in very like hardcore pop kind of thing.
Yes.
And then
we all do.
We all do. And then with my first EP, Beautiful Illusion, I started experimenting in a ton of different styles.
Okay.
So I had like Whose Definition that went for like the more alt rock, Avril Lavigne thing, that kind of deal. And then I feel like I really found like, oh, I like doing whimsical stuff with Paint on a Cloud, as the whimsical title.
Right.
And then I really decided to play into that with some of my upcoming stuff. So now I'm alternative pop, whimsical, whatever niche we're gonna call
Whatever
this.
it fits,
Alisha.
it's me, okay? It's me.
Yes.
Experience the thrill. Ride in the extreme. Feel the rush. Live the excitement. Feed the adventure in you. Only here at KDR Adventure Camp. Let's get it done.
So speaking of upcoming music, I know that you have a single coming
Yes.
out February 17th.
Yes.
Would you like to let us know about that?
Absolutely. So, the grand day of February 17th, I will be releasing my single Poison Tea, which is going to be the 6th song in my album Dreamland.
If you could you tell us what the story is behind
Absolutely.
that
So, Dreamland itself is an entire story, and the specific song Poison Tea is where the main character, Traveler, I haven't figured out a name yet.
That's fine. Still in the works?
Traveler, person, put yourself in their shoes. They're trying to find a cure for their kingdom, which is dying of a debilitating disease. And they've found this mysterious poison tea, which acts as a temporary cure. And I think that this can be an important analogy for when we're figuring ourselves out and when we turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms and how it can seem like this great thing. It's, a temporary cure. Woo, it's all I could ever want, so I don't need to deal with my issues. But sometimes it can be a major backlash. And poison tea is when you're first figuring that out and debating, do I want to go back? Do I want to try to go forward with my life? What do you do?
Yeah, I love that. So do you feel that this is, this was the easiest song to create?
Definitely not my easiest song to create, but not a hard song either.
During the writing process, did you fall into it, or how long did it take to create the song lyrically?
Lyrically, it took, it was kind of like 2-3 motivational days, like sparks of, oh my gosh, I have so much coming out of me.
Wow.
Over the course of like a couple months. So I guess if you add up all the hours in total and stuff, probably about 4 days or so. But I have school in there and all that kind of stuff.
You still got to figure a balance between.
Yeah, but I first created the chorus part, and then I was like, okay, I'm taking this to my friends DJ and Idris. DJ is an incredible pianist, and so he took the melody and brought it to life with some cool piano. And then I'm like, hey, yo, okay, I can top line to this. So then I did a pre-chorus. I'm like, yo, I love this. And then I'm like, oh, hey, I'll write a couple verses and a bridge. Oh my gosh, they sound cool. I'm gonna go through probably 5 drafts of editing because if you know me, that's what I do. And yeah, we have a song. There was an
energy building from the song. There was the moment you started on it, you just kept going.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
Awesome. So you were living through the creative process of that song.
Exactly.
Awesome. What a natural way to do that. And speaking of natural, I do have to let you guys know that today's episode is sponsored by naturesideal.com. If you're like me, who doesn't have the time to shop but would like to keep healthy, visit naturesideal.com. Naturesideal.com is a family enterprise of naturally made products. With naturesideal.com, you'll find plenty of knowledge about healthy living tips and great natural and organic products, from babies to enriching health and beauty supplements. At naturesideal.com, they get excellent reviews because of their great products, low prices, and superior customer service. Call 1-800-677-0184 or check them out at naturesideal.com. Healthy living starts with naturesideal.com. So bringing it back, I understand that Poison Tea is out on February 17th, but
yes,
is it out on all platforms?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I love
Spotify, Pandora, the jazz, the pizzazz, the jam.
I love it. Do you have a favorite, my last question, do you have a favorite part when recording this song? Is there a favorite highlight that pops to your head? Like, oh, this is my favorite thing about the recording process of the song.
Okay, I will say probably the second pre-chorus in particularly. The reason why is because, again, with doing an emotional delivery and stuff, I like to add little nuances, little voice effects and stuff. And I remember Idris is the one who does all the like mixing, mastering. He has all the great equipment and stuff. And you know, I remember going to Idris, I'm like, I want to re-record this line. Give me a second. And I did some pullbacks on the vocals to make it sound as a suffocation drowning kind of thing, but in a pretty way. It sounds so weird, but it works.
I can't wait to hear this song.
So I, in particular, did that, the second pre-chorus, and then the bridge also just hits home. I love singing that bridge, so yeah, a lot of the emotional tricks and stuff in it. Oh, and then the last note coming down from the bridge is a crack in my voice, and we intentionally use that take because it's just so, okay.
But it fits so well.
It fits, exactly.
Wow. Well, I can't wait for people to download the song, and I can't wait for people to look back on this interview.
Yep.
And compare it to what, like, actually find the Easter eggs in the song.
The Easter eggs,
That's cool. So, Poison Tea.
Poison Tea.
On all platforms, February 17th. Alisha Liston. If there are any people who want to find out more about you, where should they go social media wise?
Well, I do have a TikTok page, actually 2 TikTok pages. I have Alisha Liston, ALISHALISTON, and I also have an account for my cosplays, my stuff I do on the side, circus, cosplays, getting to know about me. So yeah, those are my 2 TikTok accounts. I also have Instagram, YouTube, all also under same name, Alisha Liston. Don't worry, I wouldn't change anything on you guys.
Nice.
And same thing for streaming platforms.
Nice. Thank you so much for being my Baby Tuesday Artist of the Day.
Thank you.
Before I let you go, I'm so sad that time is done. But before I let you go, are there any last minute shout outs we can give you?
Absolutely. I definitely want to thank DJ and Idris. Thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout this industry and for being here with me throughout my journey. I want to thank my parents, my mom, dad, grandpa. I also want to thank my best friend, Gray, and yeah, seems about it.
Nice. Thank you so much again, Alisha Liston. Poison Tea, out on all platforms, February 17th. I will see you next Tuesday, Wishers. Until then, Wishers, keep on wishing.